Happy holidays and peace on earth. I'm Green Tea. We're stopping by Malibu just to check in really quickly as people are gathering for the Festival of Laughs. Yes, they have a lineup of comedians and celebrities, and we stopped by just to check out and see what's going on with Writers in Treatment and It's Perfect Malibu.
I'm Betsy Salkind at the Festival of Laughs, and you're watching Green Tea with Tamara. That's her.
We have award-winning filmmaker Steven C. Barber. What's new in the film world?
Well, Tamara, thanks very much for, saying that I'm an award-winning filmmaker, because my last film did win an award. But we're talking about my brand new film. It's called Unbeaten. It's the longest wheelchair race in the world, and it's this close to being finished. I've got Dan Aykroyd coming in on the 15th to finish narration, and we launched the first trailer at the Iron Man event on December 19th, actually December 18th, down in San Diego, so it's pretty exciting.
Are you going to be taking this film to Sundance, and how far are you going to take the film?
I'm actually going up to Sundance. I'm not into Sundance Film Festival, but I have a lot of literature that I'm going to take up there, a lot of posters. I've got some interviews already lined up, and I'm going to take two of the wheelchair racers up there. Oz Sanchez, who's the #1 gold medalist in the world, Paralympian, and another guy named Chris Kohler, who's one of the top wheelchair racers in the world. So we're just going to go up and down the streets there and promote the film, and I'm looking for a deal. I want to get out there and try to find a studio deal.
So I understand your film has Oscar written all over it.
My film does have Oscar written all over it. We're actually going to follow the Oscar rules. We're going to open up at theaters in Los Angeles and also New York. But the reason the Oscar's written all over is because Oscar Sanchez, is one of our main characters. So either way, if I don't win the Oscar, I've got an Oscar in the movie.
All right, and I understand your other film, the one that you won the award for, is actually going to be coming up on television. Where can we see for it?
Been very fortunate. Just shot Larry King Live last week. I'll be on Larry King Live December 19th. Thank you very much. December 19th at 6 o'clock West Coast, 9 o'clock on the East Coast, and it was really exciting. It was Larry, myself, World War II veteran Leon Cooper, and the fantastic, amazing Ed Harris. It couldn't have been anybody. We got a nice 10-minute segment.
Now we're catching up with Marty Brenner of Talk to Marty B. Have you been naughty or nice, and what is Santa bringing you?
I've been really nice, and Santa's bringing me a lot of happiness and joy, and I'm helping a lot of people. Yeah. And that makes me feel good. Keeping them out of trouble. Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
So you're not letting them be naughty, is that right?
I'm teaching them how not to. And how to control their anger, and how, instead of using drugs and alcohol, how to make the right decisions.
And we're catching up with Pine of Steps for Recovery. Have you been naughty or nice this year?
Nice. Pretty nice, yeah.
Well, that's good to hear. What is Santa bringing you this year?
Well, Santa's bringing me some very good issues of the paper, actually. We've had some very good articles, and a lot of new writers come onto the paper, and we're pretty excited about the event tonight. And
so what's this paper you're talking about?
Steps for Recovery. I think there's a copy in the in the bags everyone gets.
So Steps for Recovery is a paper, and you have lots of nice writers that are contributing.
Correct, and some. For example, Mark Cuban's brother. Mark Cuban, his brother.
Dallas Mavs, right?
Right. He wrote a couple articles for us, and Leonard here works with us. Right? Leonard Bichelle.
Yeah.
And Mike Carlin, the publisher, has a book here called Prescription for Peace also.
All right.
Which is a book that everyone gets a copy of.
All right. Sounds exciting. Sounds like you have a lot of work cut out for you in the next year.
Yeah, I guess Santa's brought me the ability to work with some great people.
We're catching up with Betsy Salkind, who's one of the comedians for tonight. And have you been naughty or nice this year?
Both.
A little bit of both, huh? So what is Santa bringing you this year?
Well, Santa already brought me a kitten.
A kitten?
Yeah, so.
Aw, I love cats. Yeah. What'd you name your kitten?
Chicken.
You named your kitten Chicken?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like something a comedian would do.
Chicken Scott Johnson.
We are talking to Jeffrey Kendall of Jeffrey Kendall Design Group. And
Hi.
Have you been naughty or nice this year?
Little of both, but I try and stay on the nice side.
All right, and I understand you're also green as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You're an architect, and all of your buildings and designs are eco-friendly. Tell us a little bit about that.
Architect and designer, and quite a few years ago I started thinking about this when the green movement started becoming more prevalent. And I've worked on started on a couple of design houses in green products. I now have a green product line, furniture made from recycled construction sites. I also encourage use of green materials in new construction as well. And also, I'm doing a lot of work with remodels and things. There's a lot of furniture companies out there that are using recycled woods, things that are not used from the rainforest. So I'm very active in that.
We're catching up with Kent Seaton, who is General Counsel for Writers in Treatment. And have you been naughty or nice this year?
Oh, I've been very naughty.
Very naughty? You want to tell us about it?
No, yeah, it's off-camera stuff, really.
Off camera, all right. Well, tell us, what is Santa Claus bringing you this year?
Santa's bringing me a lot of gifts. Some of them are going to be in the form of material possessions.
Uh-oh.
You like that?
We like those, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. The others are going to be in the form of females.
We're catching up with Larry Smith, who is an airline pilot for a 747. And have you been naughty or nice this year?
I've been naughty.
What is Santa bringing you this year?
Coal. Every year I get a bag of black coal.
But tell us a little bit about your success that you're having in your life right now. And I understand that you're working with Writers in Treatment. What's going on?
Well, yes, I've been clean and sober for coming up on 11 years now. And other than flying for the airlines and working as a union representative to our employee assistance program, I just wrote a book on goal setting and journaling for people in recovery. And it kind of links that space from the time they get out of treatment until they actually filter it back into society, and it gives them a way of setting some goals and then using some simple gauges to journal where they're at.
We're catching up with Laura Rhodes of The Missing Piece, and have you been naughty or nice this year?
Well, is this on the record?
Yes, it's on the record.
Well, a little naughty, a little nice.
A little half and half, huh?
Yeah.
So what's Santa bringing you this year?
Oh gosh, I feel so lucky this year. You know, really, my business is going, I do meditation for different sober living houses and for people, you know, private people, and business has been great, and the 11th step filled me up, so I love doing that.
We're catching up with Tony Dennison of The Closer, and have you been naughty or nice this year?
Well, it depends on who you talk to. I mean, I suppose I've been naughty, but in such a nice way.
Oh, I love that answer. And what is Santa bringing you this year?
Well, I really can't talk about it because it's like a birthday wish. If you say it aloud, it may not come true.
Oh.
But I have one really incredible desire, and it would make my heart sing.
What's that? Maybe we can help you make it come true.
No, I see. I can't.
There's some secrecy to it, right?
Yes. Yeah.
The secrecy to your manifesting magic, right?
Yes, the secrecy to my manifesting magic, right.
With Leonard Buechel, who's throwing this fabulous Festival of Laughs in Malibu, and you're with Writers in Treatment. So tell me what goes on putting this whole shebang on this year.
A lot of fabulous volunteers, a lot of good hearts and souls coming out, making phone calls and visiting different facilities around the city and telling them what we were doing. It also is a lot to do with Rich Scheidner, who was the co-founder of Alcoholics, Betsy Salkind, David Zasloff, and Mick Betancourt all contributed the evening of their fabulous talents and skills. They're all fabulous professional comedians and decided they wanted to come out and you know, make people laugh right before the big holiday crunch. You know, celebrate with your extended family before you have to go home and deal with them.
Right. Well, I just want to say, it's fabulous. It's fabulous. It's jam-packed. There's people here. There's lovely food. It's a fabulous. I'm ready to laugh. What about you?
I've been laughing all day. As soon as it started to rain yesterday, I thought, wow, we're throwing a party in Malibu. What are the odds of a mudslide?
Right.
You know, but luckily everyone has mud skis in Malibu, and we knew they were going to show up no matter what.
Right. So let me ask you, have you been naughty or nice this year?
I've been so nice, it feels like naughty to other people.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's so cold it's hot, right?
You know, when you're too honest, people take offense. You know, sometimes it depends on the moon. Depends on the phase of the moon.
Right.
When the moon is dark, I think sometimes even humans do secret things that animals do nocturnally.
Oh.
And in the light of day, all your sins are washed away and you start all over again.
Thanks to everybody who stopped by to talk to us, and I hope they had a fabulous evening at Festival of Laughs. A special thank you to Writers in Treatment and It's Perfect Malibu. And just wanted to give a warm Christmas wish for peace on Earth, and of course our mission here at Green Tea, which is hope, healing our planet Earth.